Hi. This time on Dave's POV, I'm doing something a little different. I'm at the Peaceful Side Brewery in Maryville, Tennessee, where I live, or as the locals like to pronounce it, Maryville, Tennessee. Lots of people enjoy drinking a cold beer or cool, refreshing mixed drink using a favorite spirit like gin or vodka or whiskey, and there are so many options out there today on spirits and beers, and look at the popularity of these seltzers. Well, why is that? Simply because there are many more small craft brewers or distillers today than there used to be years ago. Someone has to know how to make alcoholic drinks so that they're good tasting and that they taste good consistently. That's usually the job of the master brewer or the master distiller. But how do they learn their craft? That's the focus of this video today. This is the story of the Brewing and Distilling Center, a program that in just 6 weeks teaches students what they need to know to get certified as brewers and distillers. It's a unique program run by a unique individual. Watch as we follow the class of 2025 on their journey to becoming professional brewers and distillers. Who knows? You might find it so interesting you'll want to be part of the next class. Meet Dr. Ted White, a former veterinarian, an avid home brewer and educator. Doc, as he's known to all, started a brewing and distilling program in Knoxville, Tennessee in 2017. That eventually became the Brewing and Distilling Center and is now in Maryville. The BDC uses facilities at Maryville College.
We came to an agreement that I would utilize the facility here at Maryville College in Maryville, Tennessee, both classrooms and at this wonderful facility that they call the Downtown Center, which has a one-barrel brewing system, which we have utilized in the past. And we also have a housing component associated with the college.
The housing is part of what makes the program unique, but the other part is even more crucial. American veterans can use their GI Bill to pay the cost of tuition.
Our program, the Brewing Distilling Center, and our program is called the Professional Brewing Distilling Technology Certificate Program. And we are authorized, the word is authorized, by the Tennessee Higher Education Commission. And so we are, since 2019, our program has been authorized by the VA for the GI Bill. And that has, one, made us extremely proud. Our veterans deserve everything that we can give them. And it's a really great career for a lot of veterans to get into.
At the BDC, it's not just about throwing stuff in a big pot and out comes beer. It's about science, like this class on yeast, the crucial ingredient in making almost all alcoholic drinks. Doc teaches this class.
There's our yeast cells. If you can't see that, come up and look at them. It's cool as shit. This is our little guys that we're gonna make happy. This is our goal as a brewer distiller. Keep these little guys happy and healthy, right? I teach what I know. I'm a scientist. I know how to use a microscope, and utilizing a microscope is an important skill to have in both brewing and distilling. That typically involves somehow analyzing the yeast. And the yeast are living organisms, and they're doing the important work for you. Everything's chemistry. From taking the grain, breaking down that sugar so it's in a simple sugar form that the yeast can eat. That is chemical reactions. The mashing, the cooking is chemical reactions. Then the fermentation, where you take the yeast, put them into the sugar water and let them make the alcohol for you and give the flavors that they can give too. It's all science. The machinery, the equipment is all about physics, fluid dynamics. So there is a lot of knowledge that you need to have to be a really good brewer. Understanding when problems arise, why did this beer not taste like I wanted it to? Well, in our program, you will figure out really quickly where the issue was. So we teach all that because it is a complicated process to make really good beer consistently, or really good spirits consistently, cost effectively.
Obviously, creating a great tasting alcoholic product is crucial. Many of the students who are part of this program want to sell their products eventually, so thinking of brewing and distilling as a business is also a big part of it.
And so we have business classes. That's a whole nother aspect of this profession. So we teach specific brewing business, we teach specific distilling business from owners of those distilleries or breweries, folks that have started the business. There's a lot that goes on in trying to get a business established, a lot of steps, a lot of missteps that can happen. So all of our instructors are professionals in the industry.
When you go after distilled spirits permit, this is a federal filing you have to make. It can be 3 to 6 months, but even if you're just a really clean case.
Professionals like Jeff Arnett. Jeff was the master distiller at a spirit maker you might have heard of, Jack Daniels. Now he makes his own straight bourbon whiskey at Company Distillers in Townsend, Tennessee.
We're trying to balance, of course, our in-house sales versus distribution. We're in 9 states now. So if we get our way, the 10th state will be Ohio for us, but we've kind of developed a strategy where everything that touches Tennessee, we'd like to be in it.
Professionals like Jeff and Kevin Smith, Jeff's yeast expert, Marty Vellis, founder of Fantastic Brewing and a master brewer, Tony Schmidt, an expert on beer styles and flavor, Owen Ogletree, founder of Beertopia of Georgia, Andy McLean, founder of Crafty Bastard Brewery, and others teach most of the classes. Students not only have classroom learning, but they spend time in breweries and distillers getting hands-on experience. And of course, the students make their own beer. Aaron McLean led this class, where the students created a German-style beer using a pale chocolate malt.
I really like the ability to deal with multiple instructors to get different perspectives on the industry from different areas. I really enjoyed the different aspects and the thought processes that they did and they provided. Difference between either step mashing or single infusion for beer, also the distilling program. It was gave a well-rounded experience to the fact that it provided a all-inclusive different viewpoints from different angles.
Learning about brewing from experts in the business is important, but another special feature of the BDC program is the students' opportunity to also become part of a network of brewing professionals who are willing to share their expertise.
So many of our students have developed a relationship with the instructors and can give them a phone call at almost any time and say, what do you think about this? I'm having this issue, or what do you think about this problem, or what do you think about this recipe? So that relationship is really just an example of the Brewing Distilling Center's networking of brewers, brewery owners, distillers, distillery owners, that our students quickly learn that networking in any industry is extremely important. They're very helpful. And understand that they're helping their colleagues, not competitors, because they like helping each other out, which is really interesting and fulfilling to see in this industry.
Students also have the opportunities to work in a volunteer capacity while in the program at several of the local breweries and distilleries.
I did a Peaceful Side, I did Gatlin Brewery, I did over Crafty Bastard over in West Knoxville. And then I did as well Tri-Hops. Also Company Distilling with Kevin Smith. Helped to get a different viewpoint on how beer's made.
The Brewing and Distilling Center has graduated well over 130 students from the program, many of whom are now working as professional brewers and distillers.
So whatever their goal is, we try our best to help them reach that goal. Whether it's get an entry-level job, whether it's start a business within 6 months or a year, whatever, or there's some just want to be a better home brewer, and that's great. Most professional brewers and a lot of professional distillers were home brewers and then wanted to take that as a profession because they loved it so much. And most of our students are adults. Most of our students have been in some industry or some career, and it could have been the military, and they're ready for a new career. We are a trade school, and this is a trade, and I know from the results of our graduates, the kind of jobs that they get, the profession that they've established and how long they're in the industry, that the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. So our graduates know what they're doing, entering the industry with the confidence and the knowledge and the skill set to get great jobs and great careers in this industry.
How about Will Hall and fellow student Richard Santee? What are their plans for the future now that they are certified brewers and distillers? Well, both men say it depends on the economics where they live. In other words, both learned enough in this program to know that the business aspect of it is crucial in making decisions about their future careers.
Kind of waiting for my time, maybe pick up some cheap brewing equipment, maybe waiting for the right lease, but Pensacola, Florida, maybe do a brew still. Seltzers, like to do some whiskeys and gins and vodkas, and then also get the stuff that I'm really passionate about making. A beautiful hazy, a beautiful barrel aged stout, stuff like that. But it's what the customer wants, and that's also something I took back from this. Is not what you like as a person; it's what your customer is looking for in a product. And this program actually gave me that viewpoint.
This really, is helping me inform a decision whether I want to do this as a business, and that I can't say enough about for the course. At a minimum, I'll be a really good home brewer. You got 6 weeks here in Tennessee. It's fantastic. I love this place. This is the kind of Americana that I think I spent over 22 years in the uniform, fighting for.
So the next time you see a veteran, you may want to thank him or her for their service, but you also might want to thank them for making your cold beer. By the way, this beer by Peaceful Side Brewery is called the Solviza. It's a Mexican lager, and it was a World Beer Cup 2025 gold medalist. Well, that's it for this edition of Dave's POV, or should I say POB, Point of Brew. Until next time, Slanchava. If you would like more information on the Brewing and Distilling Center, check them out online at brewinganddistillingcenter.com.